Okay, no more silly. No more silly. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 28th episode of Carnival, Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything Carnival cruising related. My name is Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this cruising adventure is my good friend, Mr. Thomas Kennedy.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, that's right. We've got a very special episode today. We're going to be talking about all the kid hate going on around here, all the cruisings that we're booking, things that are coming up, things that are going to be next year. We've got all kinds of changes happening, and so we're going to talk about a lot of this.
And you know, things from one ship moving to another ship.
Yes. Some things being moved around. It could be a mobile piece of something that I would like to drive. So
I would too. But me, it's been sitting on a ship for the past 20 years or so. I don't think we'll ever get to.
Yeah, you never know. Runs. I saw the guy on American Pickers the other day. He found a car that had been sitting in a barn for like years, and he just fixed it up real quick. It was like within 30 minutes because the episode was only like 30 minutes long, and it was like boom boom, he had it going, and like it was a pretty cool deal.
I don't think you could do that with this one, no, because I think they took the engine out of it.
That would make sense. So, but if they ever had engine problems, they'd have an extra. But bum. Anyways, so I do got a very random story to tell. Actually, we were late recording today because I had gotten a flat tire on my way in today. It was a really bad deal. And Mr. Kennedy was like, where are you? Where are you? And I told him, I was like, hang on. I got to get this. So I went down to the local store here, and it was like $2.50 to get air in my tire. $2.50. I guess that's due to inflation.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Anyways, if Carnival is looking for any comedians, I would like to submit this as my resume.
This is what I have to deal with on a regular basis.
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes.
On a regular basis.
On a regular basis. Have we mentioned today's sponsor today, though, Mr. Kennedy? I don't think we have. Today's sponsor is the Family Reunion Group Cruise. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We will get to more of that here in just a little bit, but just know that is today's sponsor. We are very happy to have them as a sponsor.
I didn't know the group cruise was our sponsor.
I'm making it a sponsor.
So
it's an unauthorized sponsorship.
Okay. Yeah.
They just have to deal with it. We're going to plug it anyways.
We're going to plug it anyways.
I mean, come on. We might as well.
I thought a sponsorship, we're going to get paid for it.
No, we're not getting paid, but oh well.
I mean.
Other people are. But,
I had a friend who said they're going to stop listening to our podcast because they said that we make her want to spend money and go on a cruise.
What? Well, I'm very sorry. Maybe this episode will change your mind. So that would be a bad thing, I guess.
All I'm saying is we're doing our job if we're making people want to go on a cruise.
Yeah. Well,
don't stop listening to us.
Yeah, don't stop listening. That would be bad. It would show a metric where the thing goes down, and we've been going up. And we've actually, the fun fact about this show is we've never gone down in viewership. We've always gone up. So don't be like, we're going to get them. We're not downloading the next episode. Because the next episode is going to be really good. So
and don't think that, just because you can't just click on it in Facebook that we don't have that covered.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I share the link every week.
Yeah. One thing I really do like about you sharing the link from Spotify is that Facebook has made it where Spotify works in the Facebook environment now. So really? You can go in and you can hit play on your post. You can go hit play and it'll start playing it. And it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty neat little deal.
Sweet. I did not know
Facebook, they probably allow that now that they no longer do podcasts. So they'll let other people do it. You're being attacked.
I'm being attacked by a damn fly.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, maybe that fly is smelling this next topic, which is a pretty stinky topic. It's about children, and children stink, but that's besides the point. That's not even what this is about.
You have two, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, God. You got to shut the door on them all the time, scream at them, get in the shower. It's awful. Anyways, so there is a lot of like kid hate going on in the Carnival cruise groups. A lot. And I think it's funny because Carnival is a very family friendly cruise, like company. So like it's going to happen if you don't want a lot of kids, like cruising during the summertime may not be for you.
Or cruise the big V.
Yeah, the big V. So funny thing about Virgin is I was not even really about them, was somebody was talking about ordering Virgin drinks on the ship, and she said it was really funny because her son was trying to order a kiss on the lips, but he was trying to get the Virgin kiss on the lips. And the kid couldn't like bring themselves to say it. Like, it's kind of funny.
Virgin.
I thought that was funny.
I want a virgin.
Yeah.
Kiss on the lips.
Yeah. So make it very separate there. But one thing that John had put out there was a poll kind of seeing if the people want a adult only cruise. And I would support that, but I don't know if I would go on it just because of no kids.
I mean,
Megan's over here raising her hand up in the air and waving it at me, but she would want one.
I mean, I would support it that way. Kind of supports every demographic that goes on Carnival, from people who just want children to the people who don't. But this is a family a family cruise line.
Yes.
It went from being basically adults only partying to family.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff that happened when I was on the Carnival Breeze, like we had a bunch of unruly kids knocking on doors, running up and down on halls all times of night, being really loud, disrespectful. But that's like less of a kid problem and more of a parent problem, I think.
Yeah, because if you look, the parents are doing the same thing.
Yeah. And that foosball table was violated. If you haven't seen my video on that, go to my YouTube. I make fun of it just because I thought it was crazy. But there is very much a completely destroyed foosball table. And honestly, I just assume it was kids. It could have been adults. I mean, honestly, if we're being honest, a lot of people got arrested on that cruise. So, but
well, I mean, I hope so. I hope a lot of people got arrested, especially if they vandalized it.
Yes, they vandalized it, and I really think that they vandalized the pool table as well because they were refelting it, and so it makes me think that got vandalized too.
I mean, it depends on how long it's been since that felt's been changed too.
Right. Yeah, but it's right next to the foosball table. That's my big thing.
But pool tables get tore up easily anyway.
Yeah, they had a giant roll of felt, so they were well prepared to get that. But yeah, no, the and that's one thing I thought that was disappointing. If kids or adults were doing that, but even then, it was like it's vacation, whatever. If kids are going to be doing stuff, be rowdy, whatever. It didn't ruin my vacation. I had a perfectly fun time. The kids were much better behaved on the Dream when I went on the Dream. But I will say that I think the Breeze cruise, I had a lot more fun. So I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, the Breeze was shorter, and
yeah,
that was a shorter one. And that's the one where the table was destroyed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that happened the last day. It's not like it really affected my cruise. It's when I ran up to the foosball table. I'd been planning on it all day, and I ran up there, and I was like, "No, the foosball table." That didn't happen.
I mean, is playing foosball or shooting pool on a cruise ship is
like
kind of rough anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same thing I think with air hockey as well.
yeah,
Just a little
and,
bit.
and that mini shuffleboard table that's in the Red Frog.
Yes. So a lot of people were a lot of people really focused on the topic, and so we wanted to kind of touch on it. But I mean, honestly, like there are times of the year that you could cruise that could be more kid free. So
Like August through December.
yeah, when we cruised the first week of December, that was like a perfect like sweet spot. So
Yeah.
nice cheap cruises and very little kids on there. They're like our kids. It's like that.
What did you vote on for that?
Oh, I don't even think I voted on that one.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't. I saw it, but I didn't vote for whatever reason. But like I would vote that I guess sure do it, but it's whatever. I don't care,
Yeah.
honestly. If
I mean,
people want it,
to be honest, if they did do it, it would probably be on one of the remaining fantasy class ships.
yeah, something nice and small, they can book it out.
Yeah. So it won't be, the Mardi Gras or the celebration like a lot of
Hey,
people would probably think.
I just had a thought.
What was
You know
that?
what? If you want a kid-free cruise on Carnival, look into the nude cruise.
Oh God.
2 weeks of blissful no children. Because
It's
there
a charter
can't be,
cruise.
there's no kids on that one.
There better not be any children on that one.
That's really funny. Oh, but
Yeah, I mean,
you have to deal with some other things.
Yeah, so some dangly bits here and
Some
there.
dangly bits, yeah. So you might see some stuff you could never unsee. Okay.
Some things that on people that you wouldn't want to see.
Yeah. But and that too, a but. But I don't know why that's so funny. Anyways, so you had some news that you wanted to talk about today that I found very interesting.
The partnership between BetMGM and Carnival Corporation that's going to allow BetMGM to have sports books on Carnival ships, Princess, and Holland America. So 3 different brands of Carnival Corporation, but they're going to be it's going to be fleet wide, and they're rolling it out pretty, in the next few months. But supposedly, you're going to be able to bet in cash or through a kiosk or through an app. But nothing more has been said on how is going to affect like the drinks on us. Where if you're actively gambling, you can drink from at the casino bar for free. But because this just happened, this is Tuesday the 21st.
Yeah.
So this happened on the previous Friday, which was the 17th. Yeah, 17th. So this agreement just happened. So as more things happen or come up, we're going to see horse track betting. We're going to see Super Bowl is going to get expensive for those people cruising the Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
Because
that would be pretty cool.
And World Series, if people cruise during World Series, it's going to be you better bring an extra hundred and some odd dollars just to make some bets.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, no, they should also kind of caveat into the what's happening on the ship. They could do like how many people will be in Speedos at 5 p.m. on the Serenity deck.
And they could also as it be fleet wide. They can also have bets on how many boxes of honey buns Brandon Parker's going to have.
Yes, like an official count. They'd have like an official counter following.
Speaking of Brandon Parker, you would have been proud of me last night.
Brandon Parker from Parker's on the Go.
On the Go, yeah. So after you left,
yes,
Have Luggages Live, I derailed it even more
Oh, good. Oh, good. I was
by
really
saying
happy.
Hostess had the better honey buns.
Ooh.
And it just went from there.
I thought the Bussies
The
chat
the
really got it.
Bussies chat really got it going. But then you left, and I was like, Hostess honey buns are better than Little Debbie's.
Okay.
And Josh nearly had a heart attack.
Oh, was Brandon in the chat, or are they going to go tattle?
Both Brandon and Siobhan were both in the
Oh
chat,
no.
and I got capitalized and said "bud." I was like,
This is what we need. We need to make T-shirts for the family reunion group cruise of the hostess bun,
the Hostess
honey bun, and
Eh, eh,
says this is better.
have a picture of both honey buns,
Yes.
right here,
Yeah, exactly.
right
One with
here.
like a red X.
Yeah. No, with boxing gloves that we draw on ours.
Oh,
With
yeah, there
boxing
you go.
gloves. And they
Boxing
can
gloves.
fight it
Okay.
out, But
That's really funny though. Yeah, no, I can see that getting totally derailed. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
yeah. So
But
it went on, pretty well. I thought, I was
yeah,
proud of myself. I said, my job here is done. And
yeah. So
Josh ratted us out saying that that's our goal in the whole, for showing up in everyone's lives is to just
derail everything. Yeah. So if you don't know what you're talking about, we go to the lives for the Parkers on the Go and Have Luggage Will Travel. The Have Luggage is on Monday. Parkers is on Thursday. And we try to show up and cause a little bit of disruption, take over in the chat. We ruin things pretty quick. So
Yeah.
in a video I called Bucky's Bussies, and they had a field day with that. And so
They had a good field day. It hurt me, and then they started questioning me.
Yeah, they started questioning you, and then I said they have a rat as a mascot in the Rat Nuggets. Oh, really funny. But I always like to poke fun at our Texas listeners. So being from Oklahoma, it's like a pastime. So like we kind of got to. So I think there's like a law or something. So
if you're from Oklahoma and you like Texas, I'm sorry, but there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, you should move.
And you want to move into like the desert part of Texas, not like a big city, someplace like Odessa, Texas.
Yeah, there you go. So we also have a little bit of news about some vehicles moving.
Oh yeah. So the Carnival Ecstasy has always had this Rolls Royce as a centerpiece. Well, they have taken that Rolls Royce because the Ecstasy is being retired in October, and they put it on the celebration today as a part of I believe it's the part of the Gateway area.
Yeah.
Of the Gateway zone of the celebration.
Yeah.
So it is now they've got it on the ship. They welded the bulkhead back to the thing, and so it is now officially part of the celebration.
That's cool. I like that they're kind of like continuing the history, kind of moving it on over.
Yeah, they're definitely doing that, especially since it's Miami themed, and the Biscayne area is supposed to represent the old Miami office, the first office. So.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I think that's cool that they're going to carry on that legacy, even though it's sad they're scrapping the old girl. But
yeah, that was my first ship.
Yeah,
I mean, and it was a pretty ship. I was quite happy with it. I mean, it got me into cruising. So
I haven't been on a ship quite as old as that one. I've been on the Sunshine, which was another ship before. I don't quite remember.
The Sunshine was the Destiny before. It was originally the Destiny class. Now it's the Sunshine class.
Yeah. And so that's about as far back as I go. I'll be on the Valor this September. So
Now, it is kind of funny that, back in the day, Carnival always had the biggest cruise ships in the world because the Destiny was at one point the biggest cruise ship in the world. It was the first mega cruise ship. And now Royal has taken that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember getting on after being on the Dream class, getting on the Sunshine and being like, this feels cramped.
It really did feel cramped. I mean, they tried to shove so much in there that
just too much. Too much. I had fun, but man, that the one time I always think about the time I tried to close the bathroom stall when I was in the public restroom. And I had to stand on the toilet to actually get the door to close because it swung inward. On the
Sunshine?
It was on the Sunshine. I was on Lido, and I went to the restroom in there, and the bathroom door went all the way and touched the toilet. So the only way you could close it was for you to stand on the toilet and then close the door. There might have been alcohol involved in all of this. So
I have no doubt that it was probably the night that you proposed.
Yeah. So, there was, other stuff going on, but that's how I remember it. And I just remember thinking, man, they've accounted for every inch of this place, apparently, because they've really squeezed everything in.
Except for the bathroom.
Except for the bathroom.
Yeah, so the door opened the wrong way.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, basically. They all do that though. So it's same thing on the Dream and the Breeze. But yeah, no, this podcast is brought to you by the Family Reunion Cruise Group. That is going to be happening in May 20th of 2023, and it's going to Bonaire. Was it Caracau and
or how do you say Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao?
Yeah, Curacao. That's how I said it. And so you can book with Parker's On the Go or Have Luggage Will Travel, and they get you some great group rates. It's going to have all your favorite small-time YouTube creators. We've got a really cool Facebook group. You can go in there, join, ask questions. It's a pretty cool setup, and I will say that this is going to get you a little bit more bonuses here if you book with them into their cruise group rate. So there's going to have like a little cocktail hour and all kinds of goodies that goes along with this, along with some onboard credit and everything else. So they got a lot of rooms reserved, and they've almost sold every room out. Like I said last time, this is like the Tickle Me Elmo doll. It's going off the shelves like you wouldn't believe. It's and people are grabbing them and running off with them. And so these rooms are going quick, but don't worry. Don't worry. They have more available. They can book other rooms. Silly, but just make sure that whenever you go and call that they're not sold out, because if they sell out of all the rooms, like all over the ship, then you're that's sad. They can't add more rooms. The ship isn't fully built yet, but they're not putting more rooms on just for you. So
well, I mean, they haven't put the rooms in yet, so
but they're not putting more in just for you. You're not special.
I mean, why am I not special?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm talking to the listener.
There's only a handful of cruises between they could add more rooms.
They could, but wouldn't it be awkward if they just threw some beds in there in the main dining room and we're like, live with it?
Most people are your time dining anyway now, so I mean, it's fine. It's unused space at that point.
This would be your time sleeping.
Exactly.
There you go. We got some cots up there on Serenity. You can just go pass out up there. So,
they've got Loft 19,
Yeah, there you go.
So, you got to pay for it anyway, might as well get the money's worth.
Exactly.
Right?
So, we're going to be on there. We know that the Parkers are going to be there. The Have Luggage Will Travel is going to be there, who just hit 500 subscribers. So congratulations to them. The Traveling Mannings will be there. the
Norse's.
yeah.
Norse's was it Family I can't remember their channel's name.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah. So
Rob from Robin
yeah,
Gooch. I can't ever say the other person's name.
yeah. I'm not even going to try.
Goog.
Goog, I think is how it is,
Goog,
but I think we're probably butchering
it.
names, and so we're offending people. Then we're going to go on the ship and get slapped in the face. That could happen anyways.
That was going to happen regardless.
That's probably going to happen regardless, especially with all the child hate earlier. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for sponsoring us. We expect the check. It should be in the mail, right? Is that was agreed upon, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think so. I think they said they'll drop the check in the mail. So, or on our onboard credit. So either way.
Yeah. There we go.
So before we go, I want to talk about, we covered me becoming platinum last week, and I've had some time to think about it. And, I want to put it out there that I am very happy being platinum, and, I'm not like super mad that they messed things up. And so, they did give me a gold card, a dirty gold card.
At least they didn't give you a blue card.
Well, yeah. Giving me a blue card would be a little ridiculous.
Who would want a host of a cruise podcast to be a blue card?
I know. I would have to, if I was a blue card, they would have to like hoist me up and throw me overboard like they want to do those kids. It'd be just a terrible, terrible thing. So, anyways, I think that's about all we got for today. Next week, we're hoping we'll actually have Parkers on the go on the show. We're hoping they link up and get some times together. Everybody's a very busy people. We're all very busy people.
Yeah, they've got a cruise coming up and everything too.
Yes. Hopefully, I wouldn't be a blue card on there too either, because having a blue card on this show would be ridiculous.
I know. What are you, a new cruiser?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Anyways, I'd have like a million questions if I was. So, anyways, we're going to edit this down. I think that's all we got for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this amazing award-winning show. We did win an award, didn't we?
Yeah, it was the most sarcastic travel podcast on the internet.
Yes. So we gladly accepted it and thanked ourselves. So thank you guys so much again for joining us. We will see you again next time. If you would like to follow us on Facebook, you can go to facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We also have a group there as well. Join the group. It's a lot of fun. And we post all kinds of random silliness in there, updates on videos, things that are going on in our world and around the cruising world. So definitely check that out.
Mostly me posting memes about wishing I was on a cruise.
Yes, that too. So if you are a meme lover, you can go there as well. So anyways, most importantly, know that you are special, you matter, and you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
See ya. That's still a rough ending, but oh well.
Yeah, but yeah.
It is what it is. Oh well. We'll have to live with it. So